This video was brought to you by Stormberg, a route planner, MisterGreen, Kempower and Marcus Bil. Yo, what's up? We are now at Nyland, and behind me here you see yet another EQS. But yes, what the heck am I going to do with the EQS? Well, you know, first time I tried EQS, the 580, the all-wheel drive, it was in November last year. It was winter and the consumption was kind of high. It was cold. Now, before it gets too late now, before the winter, I want to try now. How is the summer consumption? It's kind of late summer now versus winter, and then how efficient is this one versus the rear-wheel drive? So that's what we're going to find out. So I borrow another EQS now, but I will show you. It's pretty cool. Okay, the outside looks kind of normal, right? Okay, and then you see here, ooh, look at this yacht floor. Oh, this is perfect because this car rides like a boat, but it's a very comfortable boat. Look at this. Ooh. Ooh, and then the hyper screen. And the white seats and the cushion. Man, I love EQS interior. It looks great. You see here we have the strap-on even for my equipment, camera equipment. The interior is awesome. The ride and the soundproofing is awesome. However, white carpet, I don't know if you can see the schmutz there, but it's probably hard to remove it, right? Wait, does this one have the soft close option? Oops, oh, nope, that's a paid extra, paid option, but look in the back, voila. Same here, Burmester. Wait, what's this? You can recline the seats. Wait, how far up does it go? Wow, this is proper luxury. Any noob journalist who claims that Tesla is luxury, wait, I bet there's a Tesla nearby here. There's a Leaf. Is there a Tesla here? No Tesla. Okay, and then this is Ioniq Laderstau, by the way. There's a Mach-E waiting. But Ioniq, they are expanding now. You see the truck over there? That's a fossil truck. They are expanding Ioniq. Look here. The schmutz, oh nine! What the heck happened with this press car? Das Auto is schmutzig. It's probably impossible to remove these stains. So, if you have white interior in the Mercedes, you better pay extra for some kind of interior protection so this doesn't happen. I bet Mercedes tried to remove this, but they just simply couldn't remove it. Oh, all the detailers are like, oh, stop, please stop. I can't watch this. Wait, what happened to the car turn off? Okay, I have to show you guys. I have it going here. The car is a freaking humongous battery, but it's very trigger happy to turn off. Das Auto. Okay, it's on now. Because it's kind of important that it needs to be on, because when you go to the back now, oh yeah, look at this, huh? But look at this. Wait, I have to fire it up again. Look here. And then look. It's freaking motorized. Give it to me. Dankeschön. Yeah, look here, we have some comfort. Massage. Hot relaxing back. Oh man, this is perfect. This is not dictator's car. This is executive car. Wow, I had to take a trip with wifey and show her this. She's gonna be super impressed. Okay. Sot. Bak. And then when you're done here, then you just put it here, I guess. Wow, man, is this press car for sale? Huh? Me wants it. Oh, what is this? Huh? Oh, you want to read a book? Huh? You want some more light? Huh? Wow, holy macaroni! Let me show you the back, by the way. That's a fat e-tron. So, here, look in the back. What the heck is this thing? And it's so big and long. What? Okay, let's put it there. Okay, again here. The schmutz. Oh, you guys be like, oh no. I mean, how can you treat the seat here? Maybe it's just fabric, right? Here we have space under here. I tried this as a family car. I put the baby stroller right in here, no problem. This is really one of my dream cars. The EQS, and you see this EQS 580, so it's an all-wheel drive version. So now I've shown you guys the car. Now let's get back to what we are supposed to do, which is to do a consumption test. I don't need to test the whole battery, so we just have to drive north. Let me see here. Oh, the legacy automaker lag. I'm gonna drive north now. I will do 120 test first. Drive all the way there and back again. Hopefully we don't have any left lane huggers. Yeah, just reset everything and then off we go. We're on the move, so let's see. Here is the bridge gap. Oh, let me see. EQS suspension versus bridge gap. There we go, there we go. Oh, 1.2 EQS, there's another one. This one is not that harsh. Oh, it just floats over the bumps. So yes, I have to cruise, and normally I will cruise 123 kilometers per hour. That would be 120. I was stuck behind some fossils, so I compensate a little bit for it. But yes, I will then soon cruise at 123 again. So that's the 120 test. We navigate to Rudshøgda. The car estimates we will arrive with 57%. You know, it's kind of funny because the car uses percent here to, yeah, I mean, it shows how many percent we will arrive with, but when you look here, we don't see percentage. I mean, what is the point, right? It might as well show me how many kilometers of range we will have left then at arrival here. Yeah, so in my opinion, Mercedes, they should fix this so that we show percent here, like most EVs should be like. And as always, it is so nice and quiet in here. Even at 120 kilometers per hour, even on rough Norwegian asphalt. Yeah, let me see. I'm gonna move over to the smooth asphalt, so you don't have to wait for a fossil here. But almost no wind noise, almost no road noise. The seats are comfy. The interior looks great. Okay, let's try. So change lane now. Even the blinker sound is pleasant. Yeah, now we're on fairly fresh asphalt. Dead silent. So yeah, the panorama roof is open. Let me see what if I close it. What will it look like then? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I like this car. Okay, then it gets a little bit darker, but you know, I want to have that openness. So you know, I mentioned this before, I need to mention it again because some people might not have watched it before, but there are maybe 3 cars I would consider buying. One is being not ranked anything, but one is the Model 3 Performance. The second one is the BMW i4, and the third one is the i4 M50. Yeah, and the third one is EQS. But I really can't decide whether I want the rear-wheel drive EQS, which is lighter. This one feels kind of heavy, and it is heavy. We just passed a scale. I checked it. It was I think it was 2.7 tons. or the overdrive that we're sitting in now. So this is also what I want to find out is how much thirstier is the all-wheel drive versus the rear-wheel drive. Yeah, we'll see. Because if it turns out that this one here, the all-wheel drive, is significantly thirstier than the rear-wheel drive, then maybe I'll actually go for the rear-wheel drive, because the rear-wheel drive was already quite fun to drive, fairly fast and all that. I mean, when you get this kind of car, you're not looking for any fast racer anyway. It's more like the comfy, super comfy limousine, electric limousine. So, oh yeah, I just noticed we even have headwind now. Huh. And almost no wind noise, even despite headwind. Very nice. And this car is also equipped with auto lane change. Look here. I'm gonna zoom into the head-up display. Blink. Okay. Wait for it. Oh. Oh. Okay, back. Huh? Do you like this shit? Do you like this shit? Oh, the animation is just so smooth, and it actually shows up quite large on the on the head-up display here. Wow! And you know, when it comes to the hyperscreen, me as a driver, I never use that side anyway. So it's mainly just this one, and the standard screen is smaller. But I don't know if you noticed, but this area here is not used for anything. that area there also. So you're mainly just using the center here, right? Which means that my experience after using that normal screen on the rear-wheel drive EQS is that it was already large enough and good enough. Here it's like a waste of space that it's not being utilized for anything. So save the money, don't get this option. That's my recommendation. It doesn't really bring anything extra unless you just want the flashiness, of course. But I think the hyperscreen cost over 100k NOK, over 10,000 euros. So is it worth it? No. We're now back at Untitled. We still have Laderstad over here, 4 in the afternoon. But okay, so here's the stats. 226 watt-hour per kilometer, and if you look here, the distance, okay, we say at least 179.5, which is more like over there, right? And that means that this car underreported distance by 1.4%, and then it means that this one is 1.4% better, so it's actually 223 watt-hour per kilometer. But okay, now I will do the 90 test. We don't have the charge because we have 38% battery. Wait, is it 38%, right? What? Dude, we have 37% battery left, but then the car estimates we will arrive with 38% battery. Legacy automaker bug for the win. Well, okay, the plan is that I will go pee now, and then, what? It claims that 2 Ioniq chargers are available. You know what? That is plausible, because many times all the stalls are occupied, but the cars are actually not charging because they're trying to figure out how to start charging. No wonder why we have so much Laderstad when we have downtime or not utilizing all the power. But okay, so let me show you now what I'm going to do. I will cancel this one. This time I will do the 90 test. I will drive north again and maybe drive to Espa and back again, just to get an impression of how the consumption will be. We're on the move again, so now it's 4 in the afternoon, so it's kind of busy. I have to cruise at 92 on the speedo, and you see the little E over there, so that shows what kind of mode you're in. There's a button here. Yeah, okay, so I use the efficiency mode. It's called eco mode. Eco mode, and we have comfort, that what it defaults to every time we start. But we just use eco mode to try to make it as efficient as possible. The consumption, yeah, it's going to drop now. It has just an initial peak, but hopefully it's going to be low, but probably not as low as the summer run with the rear-wheel drive. But we can just apply some corrections, I guess, compared to temperature and everything. And you see here, when we are just cruising, kind of slow-ish, then we are only using the front motor. And if you accelerate a little bit, there you see, then the rear motor also kicks in. What about regen? For regen, let me see how to disable. And for regen, it seems to use front-end motor. So it tries to just do whatever is the best for efficiency, but also maybe for driving feel. And this tab here is pretty cool. You see, we have acceleration, accelerator, and brake. Even though the brake, when I press brake, we actually have blending brake, so it's not actually the physical brake that goes in, kicks in, but also the steering angle here, you see. And also this one has 10 degrees rear wheel steering. Man, I love this shit. It feels so nimble despite being 5.2 meters long. And look here, we also have banking and hill. So, okay, we're going, see now, we're gonna go downhill and then a little bit that direction. So that means this one will change, you see. It starts banking to the left, and we also have some downhill. This is so cool, man. Holy macaroni, this is awesome. -3 degrees, and then we bank the other way around. You see here? Wow. This is like nerd porn. And also, yeah, I forgot to show you, we also have damper representation here. When we run over bumps, you see that the dampers, they do this. Huh? You like this shit? Do you like this shit? You know, I recently tested the Hongqi EHS9, which is Chinese luxury car, so-called luxury car. And the interior there looks and feels great until you compare it against an EQS. And you see that Mercedes, they must have hired some proper designer who knows how to make all the elements look good together. See, for example, the speaker wheel here, I don't know if this is brushed aluminum or not, but it looks great in combination with everything else here. It just, you know, well balanced, great. I think in the Hongxi it was, the speaker grill was just round and it was plastic. It just ruins the whole impression of everything, you see. And also all the elements, just, it has the perfect resistance, the perfect feel on the buttons here. When I push it, I have this nice feedback, and it's all the stalks and everything, you know. It just looks and feels great, maybe except for this one here, the slide, the sweep here and here. I don't like it. I don't know what they were thinking, Mercedes, but overall though, really, really good. Yeah. And also, yeah, we can soon we will enter the tunnel. I will show you something. You see nice ambient light, and this can also be fully configurable. For example, I didn't like the one here. It was kind of disturbing at night. You can turn it off completely. You can change color. Also here in the room under here, you see that we have light here. We have light in the door pocket. You know, in the back you can see it just, everything here is just top notch, the way they have designed things to look and feel and work great when you're actually driving on a long trip at night or in the daytime and whatever. We're back now, charging up. Yeah, battery is slightly colder than optimal. We should be getting 200 kilowatt by now, but it should heat up quite quickly. So now let's take a look at the result then. Okay, so based on the result now, you see that the consumption was actually not that bad. So what I wanted to find out today is, when you have all-wheel drive, is it going to give you a big penalty in consumption? Because some other cars I tested, for example, Volvo Polestar, you have a front-wheel drive version and an all-wheel drive version. For example, what other brand? I don't remember, but in those variants, it could seem like the all-wheel drive consists of 2 permanent magnet motors, and then they have to be in all-wheel drive mode always. And then the front-wheel drive version, for example, of Polestar seems to be a lot more efficient. But then in the case of the EQS, as you guys seen it in the screen, if you don't use too much power, it switches off the rear motor, which is the more powerful but probably less efficient rear motor, and then it uses only the front motor, more efficient one. Similar to what Tesla is doing. They probably use PM. I don't know if they use a mix of PM and induction motor, but at least the rear is probably induction motor. I don't know about the front, but that's just how they do it to make the car as efficient as possible. And then why was it not as efficient as the rear-wheel drive run? Well, it was 10 degrees Celsius higher temperature. And actually, if you go the other way around and look at the cold run, you see that, well, that one had winter tires. I'm not sure if the consumption is anything different, but at least I know that Nokian tires, they are very efficient winter tires also. But I think it's just the fact that the temperature was a lot lower on that run, and then you have to run the heater slightly more, and you have also more drag because the air is more dense. And also remember that this EQS does not have heat pump. It uses heat scavenging, so leftover heat from the motor and maybe the battery to heat the cabin, similar to what Tesla is doing. But Tesla has octovalve. Maybe this one has only, I don't know, hexavalve or something like that. You know, I don't know. But still, my gut feeling now, based on this test, is that if we would drive this EQS all-wheel drive version at 20 degrees Celsius, we will probably get consumption numbers at around 150, 160 watt-hour per kilometer. And then, the consumption will probably still be slightly higher than the rear-wheel drive. And the reason for it is because here we have another motor in the front that weighs extra. And usually, I think if you have 100, 150 kilograms extra weight, the consumption should go up by maybe just a few watt-hour per kilometer, based on all the tests I've done also. So I'm not blindly assuming stuff here. I've done so many tests, man, in this channel to figure out things. So yes, this is great news, because it means that if you want to get the all-wheel drive, which many Norwegians prefer to go for, then you can go for it, and you will not get any big penalty in consumption. But it also means that the high consumption we had this winter, it's probably because this car is not that efficient when it gets really cold. maybe because it lacks heat pump, I'm not sure. But it also means that if you get the rear-wheel drive thinking that it would be a lot more efficient in winter, probably not. It will still be kind of thirsty, so you might as well get all-wheel drive then. But you see, even today, when it was kind of cold, right? This car, this big-ass sedan, heavy also, EQS, is actually more efficient than Xpeng P7, which is smaller and lighter and less powerful. So you see, just to put things in perspective, how efficient this car is. But of course, it's not as efficient as Tesla Model S, Raven, or whatever, the Palladium coming out. But I have to say, man, I'm really impressed of how efficient this big-ass all-wheel drive, spacious and heavy electro auto is. So that's, you see, that's my boy, man. This is why I like this car. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.